Amanda, first of all, welcome to the UK. You're ticking this off your boxing bucket list. Must be an exciting time for you.
Yes, it's truly exciting. I'm 2 goals in one night, fighting for Unification bout in Manchester, in the UK, and I'm excited.
Is this a fight that you said you've been looking out for a while? You want to get her belt. You must be relieved it's almost there. Saturday night's coming.
Yeah, I can't believe it's finally happening. I'm like, for years, we've been trying to get this fight, and it's finally happening. You know, it's one step closer to becoming an undisputed champion. And, you know, right now, that's why we're in the undisputed championship era. Everybody's going for that. You know, it never was a big goal of mine until everybody started. I said, you know what, I want to do the same thing. I want to go out and become undisputed champion.
You've got so many records. I mean, there's a couple Guinness World Records in there. Undisputed, is that something you want to add to the CV, make it part of the collection to assert yourself as one of the greatest female boxers?
Yeah, definitely. You know, in Puerto Rico, we had great champions, but we never had undisputed champion in the 4-belt era. So that's definitely was my goal, becoming undisputed champion. I mean, being 7th division world champion. That's a given. I don't think anyone's gonna break that one. But if they do, I hope they won't do it in the way I've done it. So I'm the queen of breaking records, making history.
Do you feel that you'll be making history here on this weekend, fighting on a card like this and showing how women's boxing has evolved and become larger and larger throughout the last few years?
Well, I don't know about making history. I'm going to make a statement because the girls been making history over here for a while. They've been women fights, great women fights here in the UK. So I'm just glad that I'm one of those women fighting here.
Your opponent, Sarah, she's obviously fought a lot in Denmark. Have you been watching her, or is it just something like, she's got the belt, that's what I want, I don't really care?
Yeah, you know what? There's no disrespect. This is a business. No disrespect. If someone else would have had the IBF, I would have been gunning for them. So Sarah Mafu, she just has something that I want. So, I mean, I really don't watch my opponent's fights. You know, everything, they change. When they go in front of me and they get punched hard, everything goes out the window, maybe what they was training for. So, or that she might be training a different way for me. So I don't watch the fights.
You can see as well, you know, the occasion's a big thing for her, the interviews, everything. It's new. However, for you, you've done this, you've been there, done it, let's do it again. Do you think that could impact in the fight? Maybe that she's just not as well prepared as you are?
It can, or it can bring the best out of her. You just never know. You know, when the lights and the pressure is on me, I perform to my best abilities. You know, I go out and I make sure that I'm on top of my game. So it might help her, or it might hurt her. We won't know. We'll see Saturday night.
And the travelling, you know, America's a large country, so the flights across that is almost the same as coming here. But has there been an impact, you know, being in England, the culture, the food differences, probably not as good. Is that impacting how you're preparing for this fight?
No, you know what? Thank God it's fight week, so you're not eating much. I mean, it would have been a little hurtful if I was going up in weight, but I'm fighting my normal weight, so I'm just eating a little less. But it's okay for me. I'm okay.
And when you said you wanted to fight in front of in the UK, is it because of the crowds, the reputation for the noise? Is this something you want to experience and are looking forward to on Saturday night?
Yes, definitely. I mean, I've been lucky and blessed to be under great lights, fighting on the card of Jake Paul's twice, which has been sold out. My last 2 fights been sold out crowds, and I just want to feel the energy of the people here in the UK because I've heard so many stories I've seen on TV, and I just want to see it. I want to feel it for myself.
Is this something maybe then we could see you coming back to these shores, or is it, I'm going to do this one time and then I'm going to go back to fight in New York?
No, definitely not a one-time deal. You know, I plan on Saturday night to make a statement and steal over some fans from the UK.
And going into the fight, are you going to be going, we know you love an early start, getting out the doors early. Is it going to be the same thing, that same exciting style that we can expect on Saturday?
Of course. I left all my boxing skills out in the States, so if you know what that means.
And then also just a quick note on the heavyweight fight above. There are 2 elites, 2 of the best in it. What is your prediction for the fight? Do you see it being a very close one?
You know what? I know it's going to be exciting. Manchester, they're going to have their hands full with the big boys, but this is heavyweight boxing. You just never know. One punch changes the whole fight. So I'm excited to sit down and watch the fight and enjoy the fight.
And for yourself, you want to get that belt. We know you're going to predict yourself to win, but are we going to get a spectacular performance?
Of course. When don't you get a spectacular performance from Amanda Serrano?
I can't think of when not.
Yeah.
Well, we wish you the best of luck. We'll see you tomorrow weigh-in, and we can't wait for Saturday night.
Thank you. Neither can I.
Thank you. Cheers.